Today we're going to talk about toilets. That's right, it's toilet talk on Mitch and his van. We're going to look at some of the basic, most commonly used toilets, and the goal here is for me to try to learn something about toilets and which one might be the best choice for me to install on my Ford Transit van conversion. So we'll see what kind of things we're talking about here. I'm going to start off going to Chat GPT, and I just asked to give me the 5 most basic toilet types that are most commonly used in van conversions, and this is the information I got. We've got our portable chemical toilet. We've got a fixed cassette toilet. We've got a urine-diverting and composting toilet. We've got the dry flush or ceiling toilet. And we've got the traditional RV toilet with a black tank. And well, let's start off and we'll take a look at each one. The portable chemical toilet, often called a porta potty. They're cheap, don't need any permanent plumbing, easy to replace. Disadvantages: the liquids and solids mixed together. Chemicals are normally required. The waste tank becomes heavy, must be carried into a restroom or dump station. Emptying it can be unpleasant, to say the least, no kidding. Well, it says a Thetford porta potty here, 365 is the typical, so let's take a look at that and see what that looks like. The Thetford porta potty 365 toilet. So that's what it looks like. 5.5 gallons. Removable seat and cover. Looks like that would fit into a nice little cabinet somewhere. We're over on Amazon. I also did some searching to look and see what portable chemical toilets are available, and there's quite a list here. So on Amazon, here's the Thetford porta potty we just looked at here. Looks like it's $168 on Amazon. It's not bad. Well, so that's our first choice then, is the porta potty. Looks like it's fairly cheap, easy to use. And since it's just me, since I'm not with a partner, I'm not married, I don't have the wife along, it's just me, I think I could certainly get along with just that. Then you also have got the fixed cassette toilet. It works similar to the regular RV toilet, but the waste goes into a removable cassette. So you have a removable cassette rather than the large tank. It's permanently mounted and stable, more comfortable than the porta toilet. No sewer hose, can be emptied into an approved toilet or dump station. Good fit for a dedicated transit bathroom. The disadvantages: requires a permanent installation and an exterior hatch, so it's something I would have to have the van builder install. The full cassette can be heavy. Chemicals and rinsing are usually required. More complicated to install. It's essentially a more finished, built-in version of the portable chemical toilet. All right. So we've got the fixed cassette. Then we've got these urine diverting toilets. These toilets separate urine from solid waste. No water, no black tank, good for boondocking. Separating liquids greatly reduces odor. Solids require less frequent emptying. Urine container may need to be emptied every other day. That's a disadvantage. Solids container can be awkward to remove. A full-size nature's head is approximately 20 by 19 by 21. So let's take a look at the nature. This is the nature's head. Looks like they've got different types here. Composting toilet, and they've got one that is multi-directional urine diverter. Through the floor urine diverter. Weekender toilet. So they're rather expensive. $1,000, $965. Holy schmoly. I don't know about that. So I don't know. The dry flush or sealing toilet. Waste enters a plastic liner. The toilet twists and seals or wraps the waste around after each flush. Comes with cartridges. I think I've seen these. And once the cartridge is full, you just pull it out and dump it. So excellent odor control, easy installation. It does require the refill liners, which can cost. That's a monthly cost that you're looking at. Creates considerable plastic waste, so it may not be environmentally all that great. Electrical or battery power could be required. The Lavio is roughly 20 inches deep. Let's take a look at it. So this is what the dry flush Lavio looks like. What a crappy website. These website designers, I swear to God. Look at all this crap. Google rating. Who needs all that? I don't need this down here. Get rid of the garbage. And this is unnecessary. Waterless portal capping toilet. Looks like they're going to run you about $1,100 too. Now I don't need this coming down. That's a pain. Look at the way that, I hate these floating headers that come down like that. Call me crazy. All right, so what's that thing look like? Let's run the video.
Hi, John from Dry Flush here. One of the most frequently asked questions that we get is, which model of Laveo do I need? All right. So we can't answer that for you, but we can say that there's one model of toilet, and it has 3 different power options. We have our standard battery, which comes with our battery charger. This is your option for the most portability. All right. We have a DC power cable. This goes into the cigarette lighter or 12-volt auxiliary port on your vehicle and plugs directly into the back of the toilet. Does not need a battery if you do it like this. Buying the battery with it is a great option for your most portability.
All right.
And ease. Lastly, we have our AC power adapter. This is just goes from your wall power directly into the back. And again, you do not need to have a battery, but buying the battery option.
Well, he doesn't
Right.
show how it
Thank you.
works. That just shows the electrical. That's the dumbest thing. Show me it flushing. I mean, give me a break. God, these people. Oh, swear to God. These people that design these websites. Well, all right. So that's the dry flush ceiling toilet. And then we've got the traditional RV toilet with a black tank. It's going to have to be installed. Requires freshwater plumbing and a black tank. Uses valuable undervan space. Adds weight. Must be emptied at an RV dump station. Well, I think I can probably get by without the heavy duty. This is the this is the Dometic. I think I can probably get by without the Dometic. This is what it looks like. All different kinds of styles here. Dometic does have a portable toilet. For $189, and Dometic's a good company. So I wonder if the Dometic is on Amazon. Let's see. Just get it from, yeah, here it is. There's the Dometic portable, $165. I kind of feel like that's probably going to be my first choice. Give it a shot, see how it works. It comes with a 5-gallon tank. It's got the separate filler. Let's see, less pump, push button indicator. Kind of think that might be the way to go. Well, such as it is, I'm kind of thinking, let's see what Mr. G recommends for my Transit. For your planned full-time Ford Transit, I would lean toward a fixed cassette toilet. Gives you solid permanently mounted seat, conventional bathroom experience, no dry flushed cartridges. The important thing is cassette weight. It would empty it when it reaches approximately half full. You don't wait until it's almost full. When it's about half full is when you want to empty it. The builder should also position the access door low enough that you don't have to lift the cassette awkwardly. The second choice would be the Placina style ceiling toilet. I think we could take a look at that just as another possibility. So I don't know. What do you think? Get in the comments and let me know. I think for me, in my particular lifestyle, since it's just me, I think I might try the Dometic portable potty, the Dometic portable toilet first. $165. Try that for a few months and see how it works. And then if I need to, I can move up to the cassette type, see what it offers. But at least now I know a little bit more about toilets. Well, that's Toilet Talk on a Monday with Mitch in his van. Thanks for being with us. Be sure and subscribe if you want to see what's coming up next. We're in the middle, working our way toward the 250th daily update of 500. We've committed ourselves to doing 500 daily updates, and today's going to be, I think, upload 206. It's either 205 or 206, somewhere. So we're working our way toward the halfway point of 250 daily updates. But anyway, stay with us. Appreciate you being with us. Go in and hit that subscribe button if you want to keep up to date with what we're doing. Go out and have a good day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Just wanna get so, just wanna get so, just wanna get so.